welcome to a brand new speed build, and today I am super excited for this because obviously you can see that I'm not doing the exterior for this house. It's because it's a collab with the absolutely wonderful Retro Sims, and I will link his channel and his video down below, so if you want to watch the exterior before the interior, you should go and check that video out, and go and follow Retro Sims everywhere, like everywhere. I will link to his YouTube channel and through, like, from there, I guess you can find his Instagram and Twitter and whatever, like all of it. Just go and follow him because he is absolutely amazing. And a couple of weeks ago I tweeted out, like, anyone want a collab, kind of like with like, please, I really want to do a collab, would someone like to do it with me? And Retro Sims replied and said that he would want to, and so we decided to do a kind of Halloween themed or something for Halloween, because we were talking about, like, what do we want to do, like what type of collab do you want to do, and like we kind of discovered that both of us are more comfortable with doing like Christmas builds and stuff like that instead of like Halloween builds. This is actually the first ever like Halloween build I've done, or like scary build I've done. It's actually like the first build I've ever done in Forgotten Hollow, which is interesting, but so we decided to make something for that, and we decided to make this haunted house. So like I mentioned before, Retro Sims did the exterior and then I got to do the interior, and I had so much fun with this interior, like so much fun. You will see that I used the tool mod excessively throughout this, like all the time, and there's like things floating around, there's like just random stuff everywhere. It's just, I had so much fun doing this. But before we get more into the video, I guess if you are coming here from Retro Sims channel, I was going to say his channel, but I didn't know if you would know who I was referring to, but like who else would I be referring to? I'm sorry. I don't really know, but if you're coming from his channel and this is your first time here, hi, welcome. I'm Mal, and I do speed builds. That's all I do every day. No, not every day. I upload I always upload on Sundays, and then most weeks I upload on Wednesdays as well. That's not a must though, so always follow me on Twitter and Instagram for updates on that, but always on Sundays if I'm not like sick, or if I'm not, well, if I'm sick I usually upload as well, but if I'm not like super stressed with school. But again, follow me on Twitter and Instagram to keep up with date on that, I guess. But I'm so happy you're here, and I'm so happy you found this little channel here. I will warn you right now that my videos are not chaotic, but my voiceovers can be a little chaotic or a little rambly depending on when I'm doing it and how I'm feeling when I'm doing it. I think the last video I uploaded, which was a starter home that I did, I recorded that after I had just cried and late at night, and like I didn't even think I was going to do a voiceover that day. So that voiceover, like the more I think back to it, like it's been a while since I recorded that now because I had to like kind of pre-record it because of some stuff, but now like looking back at it, like it's a mess, and I am so sorry for that. So if you're new to the channel, or if you come from Retro Sims channel, I can be very chaotic sometimes, but like it's fine. If you don't like it, don't stay here, but please do. We have a lot of fun over here. And yeah, that's basically it. If you also are wondering kind of what videos you should start out with, I did recently, like a week or two ago, create a playlist on my channel that I call like a Sims as Faves, and those are my favorite builds that I have done. Like I'm the type of person, like I don't like to say that I did a good job. Like that's, I've said this so many times if you're been here before, like, but I don't like to take credit for things. Well, I do, because I get so mad if someone else takes credit for my work, but like I'm not the kind of like pat myself on the back type of gal, you know? Type of gal. Yes, that's what we're going with, I guess. I don't normally like do that, but I do have some builds that I'm kind of proud of, or that I just like in general, or just videos that I like, so I created a playlist for that. So if you're new here, I guess that would be kind of a good place to start, because then you would kind of see like what I usually like to do, and yeah, so I will link that up in here in the corner, or if it's already been linked, I don't know, somewhere. But yeah, so with this house I had so much fun. Like it was so much fun, but I kind of messed up. because, well, not like in the build actually, but like me on my own, I messed up, which was like not surprising because I started this build kind of late at night, and I downloaded a lot from Retro Sims, like his gallery, right? So I downloaded it and I started to build, like I did the floor plan, I did the kitchen and the dining room, like I was completely done with that, and I was going to do the living room. Then it was like too late, it started to be like 1 a.m. and I was like, probably should go to bed, you know, probably should, because I also had school the next day. Ended up sleeping at 4 a.m, got 2 hours of sleep and went to school, and that not a good choice for me. Like, do not do that. It was a chaotic day the day after, but I kind of like shut down my game and everything, and then I discovered that my OBS had stopped recording while I was doing the floor plan. Like, it had recorded like maybe 1 minute or two, and that's it. Which was so sad because I absolutely loved what I did with the kitchen and the dining room. I kind of ended up like replicating it like here. This is basically how it looked, and I think it actually was good because in the first time I did it, I think I was just like, because I do use the tool mod like every now and again, like I think in every build, but that's just basically like sizing and like scaling. Those are the same things. I meant scaling, that's what I was going to say, and elevating. That's what I was going to say, and then I said sizing, and then it just threw me off. I'm sorry. But that's usually like, you know, like typical stuff, like really small things. But for this one, I obviously used it a lot more to rotate items and to make them float, and like make them, I don't know, just be a little bit everywhere. And so the first time I did the kitchen, especially, it took me such a long time just because it was like not, like I should not have done that. Well, I should have, but it took me such a long time because I haven't really done it before, so I just had to get used to it. So this second time around, I think it just became like so much faster and like less chaotic with the camera going around like so much, which like I would probably have gotten a headache from that, like editing this. So it's good that that did not happen, but it was a little unfortunate that I had to like redo it. But I am in the same way like kind of glad I had to redo it, but I did spend a very long time on it. But this video would have been longer if I did like the first attempt of it, so in the end I think it's good, but I'm not really sure, you know. Again, if this is your first time being here, this is usually how it goes, me rambling and just, I don't know, talking about how not to go to school on 2 hours of sleep. Like, do not. It was horrible. Do not. Also, I ended up being sick like that day. Like, not, I didn't get sick, like, well, I got sick like when I was in school, but not like anyway, I got sick. So, you know, I haven't been in school for the rest of the week just because of that. Well, not because I slept less, but because I'm sick. I'm sorry, this is chaotic. Basically, I've been sick now for what feels like 2 months. I haven't. It's just every time I'm doing a voiceover, I'm sick. So I mention in every voiceover. I am sorry for that. But back to the build, I guess. I did use a lot of items from, of course, the vampire pack, which, like, of course, but also a lot of items from Eco Lifestyle. So you would see that in the kitchen there is no fridge or stove, and that's because I saw that he put like Retro Sims, that is, anytime I say he in this video, it will, like, I will be referring to Retro Sims, obviously, but I saw that he put like the stove and the fridge from Eco Lifestyle like outside when they're kind of like empty and like broken down, you know, whatever. So I decided to like not put them in the kitchen because that would just be weird. I think to like, they're outside but also inside, so I decided to like kind of like leave them out, and I think it actually looks good. It looks weird, definitely, but like I didn't playtest this house, which I do with all my builds. I playtest them, but not this one, just because I don't think this is supposed to be functional. Like, I don't think so. I did also change the lot type from a residential lot to the haunted residential lot because I just thought it would be more fitting. So I am sorry for that, Retro Sims, if you didn't want it to be a haunted house. But like, it was supposed to be a haunted house. I just think you forgot to put it as like that as a lot type, because I always forget that that's a lot type. So I just changed it. So, you know, if you download it from my gallery with like the complete version, with the interior and everything, it will be a haunted house, just so you know. Or maybe it was a haunted house from his gallery as well, just that I like forgot to click the box that was like switch to haunted house and not to like what the lot was currently at or whatever. I don't remember, but it is what it is. But yeah, also like I said before, I do use the tool mod so much in this video, but I think the favorite place I used it in is the kitchen, where there's, well, kind of the like breakfast nook area in the kitchen, where there's just a knife hanging there. Basically someone is stabbing you through, like, oh, I'm sorry, I really don't hope what I really hope that this does not like classify as like mature content or whatever, because I'm clearly joking. And it's like, it's The Sims. But it kind of looks like someone's like going to stab someone. Like, just the air is going to stab you, which is fun. I also really like putting the chair upside down, like kind of hanging from the ceiling in the dining room, because that's just such a weird thing. But also, like, if it's a haunted house, would kind of make sense. I also do the same thing in one of the bedrooms. There's like 3 bedrooms, but I don't know which bedroom is which. Well, obviously there's a bedroom where it's like a kid's bed and a bassinet or like crib or whatever it's called. I don't even know what it's called. But there's a room with that, but then there's also like one room with like, I would guess it's like the parents' bedroom, like the master bedroom or whatever, where there's like an actual bed, and the chair is like upside down as well in there as well, like hanging from the ceiling. But then there's also another room where the bed is what's it called, like the bed from Eco Lifestyle. Well, it's not from, okay, so Eco Lifestyle has a lot of, like, items that are trashed, like, it's literal trash, like, it's actual trash, and there's this, you can access them if you go through the debug menu, or you have the, what's it called, the Better Build and Buy mod. All the mods that I'm using are always linked in the description box, by the way, but if you have that mod, you can just, like, filter with it, but anyway, you can access it like kind of through that. So there's this item where there's like a bed and like a lot of like trash just around it, and that is in another room, which like technically you couldn't sleep in there. So it is 3 bedrooms, but it's also 2 bedrooms, but also there's like 3 because there's a crib or bassinet or whatever. So like, I don't even know. I don't even think I specify that in the gallery like version, because I didn't click in how many bedrooms there are or how many bathrooms, I think, just because I was confused myself. So I just didn't do it. And like as I mentioned, I kind of mentioned it right now ish. This is up on the gallery as always. I think I uploaded, I don't know if there's a build before this one on my gallery. It probably is, because I'm guessing, yeah, of course there is. I'm stupid. I think the fall home, like my cozy fall home or cozy autumnal home or whatever it was called, that one is before this one, like in order basically, and then there's also the starter home that I did. So it's the starter home, the autumnal home, and then I think this is the build that is after that, kind of in the order. So this won't be like the most recently post, just because I posted it when I was done. Usually I don't do that. Usually I post the build when the speed build is out, kind of ish, depending on, but like around that time, usually like the same day, because sometimes I'm like not home when I post the videos, or I forget about it, or I post it before the videos come out, like maybe an hour or so before. So yeah, but I did post this like when I was done with it, so Retro Sims could look at it as well, and I really hope that you guys like it, but also that Retro Sims like it, because I had so much fun with this, and I'm so happy you wanted to collab, like so happy. I don't know, I was just kind of like giddy the entire night, because I think I posted this, or I think I asked if someone wanted to do this. I don't even know what day it was, but I know it was kind of late for me, and then because I didn't like expect someone to respond, well, I did expect someone to respond, but not like quickly. So I was like, oh, I will just post it now, and then I can kind of like go to bed and like sleep or whatever. I was actually already in bed. There we go. I was actually already in bed. But I thought like, oh, I can maybe like go to sleep, and then when I wake up I will have a response that I can respond. Yeah, that happened as well, but also he responded super quick. So I was just like, yeah, it's like 11-12 for me, and I'm probably going to go to sleep soon, just so you know, if I'm like not responding to you. It's because like I'm sleeping. Which I think again I ended up going to bed at like 2 a.m. I need to start going to bed later, or like earlier, not later. I need to fall asleep earlier because this is not good. My sleep schedule is not existing at this point, but it's fine. It's whatever. So I was just kind of like out, like a little out of it, and I was really tired as well, although I didn't sleep. So when he responded, and I was just like so happy, I was just like, yes. I'm sorry, I don't know what that was, but I was just so happy. So I was kind of giddy about it, and I'm so happy that we did this, and it was so much fun. And yeah, I don't know, I'm so happy. I don't really know what else to say. I'm so happy. But I will say again, if you are from my channel and if you haven't watched this videos or this, like the first part of this video, I guess, go watch it now. Like, go. You can come back to this later, because this is like, sure, it's important. I was gonna say this is not important, but you should go and check him out because he's amazing. He's an amazing builder. He's just an amazing person. Like, he's so nice. He is so nice. I've actually only met like nice people through Sims, which I'm very fortunate about, because I know there's of course always bad eggs wherever you go, like in whatever community there are, but I have not like run into any, which I'm super happy about, and Retro Sims is like one of the nice people out there. So go follow him everywhere. You can't see me, obviously, but I just pointed at the ground. I'm sorry if you could hear that. That was my elbow. I'm so sorry. But I just pointed at the ground very aggressively, like go, you know, when someone like says like go and you point somewhere, kind of like that. I am sorry. You can't even see me. I don't even know why I told you that, because that's just embarrassing for me. But yeah, if you're new here, this is how it is here. Just me being a little bit chaotic, also me being very tired, and you hearing random noises in the background because I talk a lot with my hands, so sometimes I accidentally, like, you heard my elbow pop, like just I think, and then or crack or whatever it was called, I don't even know, or you just hear me like accidentally hitting the mic, or the pop filter, or I don't know, dogs barking, and sometimes my very weird pronunciation of stuff, which is, it's fine, it's whatever. Then we are almost done with this build, which is sad, but honestly I thought this video was going to be so much longer. It didn't, like, it ended up being like 22 minutes, almost 22 minutes, which is like not long, for me at least. It's like kind of a regular length of video, but I thought that this was going to be so much longer, which I was surprised. Like, I was surprised became kind of short, but anyway, which is kind of sad. But we're doing this a little like attic area, where I just put the desk, kinda. I don't know. I don't even know if you could actually like have a sim like living here, like functionally, like having like a Sims family living here, because they would probably like starve, and probably like there's just trash everywhere. But it would be kind of fun to go as like a haunted house thing, I think. So if you want to download from the gallery, of course you can do that. And yeah, also I did put a lot of like cracks in the walls and stuff like that, which you probably have noticed. And this is not pack restricted at all. I used a lot of packs. I didn't use the industrial loft kit, or what else was it? Something else. I don't remember. What was it? I don't remember. It was the industrial loft kit and something else. I didn't use them because he didn't have them, so it was just like, there's no use for me using them, because also like I wouldn't have used them in this video anyway, so like it didn't really matter. But yeah, that's basically it for this video, and I really hope you liked it, and thank you so much, Retro Sims, for collabing with me. It was so much fun. And don't forget to like, share, comment, and of course subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!